Konnichiwa guys. Welcome to my quick gameplay of Persona 4 Arena. Just got on Xbox One, because it's a Xbox 360 port. Downloaded it. Yeah.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey Margaret. I have been leaving the music room, but now I am sitting in the Velvet Room for some reason. Margaret greets me with her usual smile. This room is truly mysterious, but why would she summon me like this? Margaret seems my suspicious its expression and speaks up.
Things have only just begun, and yet you already seem tired. The misfortune that has befallen you can be thought of as a sort of trial.
Trial?
I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me even if I ask. The inhabitants of the Velvet Room never revealed anything. That's because they can only watch over the choices their guests make. Margaret smiled from boredom, but when she sees that I don't intend to ask her anything.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey. I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices. You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly enough.
This shine she speaks of, could it be about my ability to use personas?
Yes, that is part of your brilliance. Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by controlling one's heart, by forming bonds. You understand this well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till now.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. It cannot be seen and cannot be felt. When polished, it releases a strong light unlike anything else. But it can also be clouded by trivial things. Have you ever felt that way?
That may be
You
true.
may be more conscious of that fact than most, because you hold the power of the wild card.
Yeah. Margaret's voice fades away as she answers me.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds.
Okay, bye.
How will you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
When I open my eyes again, I'm in the school's hallway. I turn around to see the door to the music room closes behind me. I was only summoned to the Velvet Room in spirit. There's no way for me to figure out what just happened, but I think back on what Margaret has told me.
Changes, huh?
Even though the people of the Velvet Room avoid saying much, what little do they have to say always has meaning. Well, it's true that Margaret has said some strange things while I've known her, but she never said anything meaningless while on duty. I would assume that this would be the case now. I may have to keep her words to heart. In any case, I need to concentrate on this case for now. I'm sure I'll understand the meaning behind what she said when the time comes. I must proceed through this bizarre place that looks nothing like the Yasogami High I attend. The building seems strangely familiar as I run through it. Teddy has appeared in the monitor in the music room. From the looks of things, he appeared to be behind what was happening. But I heard Risei's voice over the school PA system before my fight with Yosuke. If this school works anything like the real one, I can make a good guess as to where Teddy and Risei are.
It might be the announcement room.
But of course, things aren't that easy. Those invisible walls keep getting in my way wherever I go. It seems that I'm not in these walls don't let anybody through, no matter if they won or lost their fights. Every single time I ran into one, I'm forced to make another path. It's like my route is already set for me.
I feel like I'm being led somewhere.
I stop for a moment in the hallway and halfway in the practice building and mutter to myself I take a look around. Who is? No. Where are they trying to lead me? At that moment,
Hey, you there! You're one of them participants in that Grand Prix thing, right?
a voice that I don't recognize at all. It breaks me from my reverie. I instantly jump back and draw my sword in surprise.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
Hey, look, it's Labras! I turn around to see a girl I had never seen before. Was she part of that crowd? No, she looked like a real person. She was caught up in surprise when I suddenly pointed my weapon at her. Although her inches, her words don't flinches. Her words don't lose any of her intensity. Sorry. How bold of her! That may seem like an odd thing to say, but what suddenly crosses my mind. But this girl doesn't seem to have any intention of attacking me. I saw my sword, but I reclaim cautious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it. What were you gonna do if you hurt one of the students here, huh? You can't go pulling that stuff without student council approval. Alright, the jig is up. I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament right now.
Oh god.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm not in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament.
I'm trying to act non-threatening, but the girl continues to glare at me. Who in the world is this girl? She's wearing a Yasogami High uniform. She says something about the student council, but I don't recognize her. You don't encounter people here in this world that often. A person is here that they're either a Persona user or
Why
a...
are you here, by the way? Wait, did you fall inside a TV?
That's right. I might have to put it a little differently, but if she can't enter a TV herself, the possibility is that someone threw her in. And what was happening in the murders from last year?
Inside a TV. What kind of nonsense is that?
She's not aware of it, but if she was a Persona user, I don't see why she hide that fast. If she was trying to keep that away from me, then she wouldn't have come to talk to me like this. Then does that mean she is a victim after all? I carefully choose my words to avoid provoking the girl and introduce
I'm
myself.
Narukami. I was a second year at Yasogami High until last year.
Huh? Last year? But that uniform.
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
Equipment?
Never mind. Forget it.
Well, if you were only around till last year, I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice meeting you.
The student council president. If I remember correctly, the student council election should have taken place just before the holidays. I have no knowledge of won any of the elections since I left Inaba before they took place. That reminds me, I don't have any friends in the student council last year either. This girl may very well be the president. No reason to believe
Now
her.
it's your turn to spill. You said you ain't in the tournament because you wanted to. Then what are you doing here? And what's this tournament about in the first place?
I feel that I don't explain things very clearly to her. It will only provoke her any further. But trying to tell her everything while going on here will only confuse her. I'll leave out from the fact that I'm playing inside the television and tell her about the other things that are going on. First, I'll tell her about Teddy, the friend of mine who is likely the one who set this tournament up. Second, I encountered some of my friends who are dragged into this as well, but they were acting strangely. And third, that my cousin, Nanako, is still in elementary school, may have been dragged into this mess. This girl calling herself the student council president seems a spectacle. While I thought, but eventually she sighs.
So if I got this right, you didn't start this, but your friend did. Well, you don't seem like you're lying.
It seems that she's somewhere now can't grasp the potential of what I was trying to say. I thank her of politeness, but she lacks knowing why I'm thanking her. There's still one more difficult task at hand. How do I make her understand that and within the world one assessed by going through a TV screen? She appeared to be energetic, but it doesn't change the fact that she's in danger. I have to get her out of this world no matter what. Where did the sound come from?
I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis. Come on, let's go check it out.
We both started running at the same time. I reached my full running speed when something occurs to me. I'm surprised to see Miss President Crazy is right beside me. Just standing in the world of a normal person, but she doesn't even seem out of breath. She's quite impressive. I take the moment to quietly praise the girl from running next to me. Okay. Or at the gym. We bust into the gym where all the noise comes from, but there's no one here. Instead, we see a huge pile of stacks of chairs. They are twisted intertwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming a huge tower that reached almost to the ceiling.
What is this? We'll go to all this trouble.
The girl stares at the chair and seems equally dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor of the gym flickers to life. As I expected, Teddy appears again in that costume.
Oh, are you on a hot date, Sensei? Well, that's fine with me, of course. But shouldn't you keep your mind on the fighting? Wow, you look so mortified. That's the face I was hoping to see.
He's not saying anything completely straight, but he obviously thinks that he knows that I'm worried about Nanako. I know that saving Nanako is important, but I can't leave Miss President here alone and abandon her into this world either. Still, I feel Teddy's word causing me to doubt myself, and Miss President raises her voice.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you? What's the idea? Raising a ruckus like this without running it by the student
She speaks as fast as clearly as she had when I first met her. After getting a clear look at her, I feel like I have come to realize where she gets her courage from. She truly wishes to protect her school. A strong awareness of her duties are passing her fear. But Teddy, on the monitor, looked annoyed and his sneers at Miss President. It's incredibly irresistible. I can't believe that Teddy can even make such a worthless expression.
Tiny thing. In the middle of an important conversation with Sensei. A yucky little mutt like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner. Sit, puppy. Sit.
He absolutely had no intent of dealing with her seriously. Mrs. President turned bright red in humiliation from being brushed up like that. This is enough. I take a step forward to myself between the monitor and Mrs. President.
I'll take it from here. It's all right. There's nothing to worry about.
Miss President looks at Emily. She must be angry that there's nothing she can do for herself. I don't want to let her feelings continue, so I turn my face to Teddy on the
That
monitor.
was pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
What's so attractive about a shameless liar like her?
Liar. You know something about her?
The way he said it makes it sound like he has some history between the two of them. But as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details in his answer.
Sensei, your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you. With the next charger, come on down.
After that line, another cloud of smoke raises from the floor. But this time, it is Yukiko who appears.
Oh, thank
Oh,
goodness
no.
you're safe.
Oh, no. Yeah. If you guys don't know, Yukiko is my girl from Persona 4.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Are you all right? Has anything odd happened to you?
No, I don't think so.
Yukiko seems alarmed to see me in the posture. I feel my shoulder relaxes relief, as I should have went to stand. Normally. It seems like she hasn't been affected like Yoshisuke has. I don't think it had intent though. No, Yukiko, I remember. She is sharp as always when we needed her. When she not being confused, I immediately asked for help. I try to explain what I need from her.
Nanako might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is. I need you to protect this girl for me. She might be a victim of all this.
I mentioned to what Mr. President standing next to me. Yukiko looked at me in surprise. I don't blame her though. But what Yukiko said and next was even more
Why
surprising.
do I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
I'm not going to help her because I don't know her. Isn't really what she is saying. I can't understand that she might be conscious of me as someone for the first time, but it would Yukiko really think that way? It's gotta be the same as with Yosuke, but the same as uncanny sense of wrongness is coming back to me when I hear Yukiko speak.
Yukiko, not you too. Calm down and listen to me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
Well, I try to question her. Yukiko's expressions return to normal. I can't tell anyone. She doesn't look like she's been controlled by someone. Am I overthinking this too much? At the very least, she doesn't seem exhausted about this P1 Grand
It's
Prix.
probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl from me.
Sorry, but it just feels like you're being really selfish. You always help people who have nothing to do with you, and I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your friends who get put in danger because of your self-centeredness.
I'm used to hearing her voice and there's a salary. I'm convinced now. There is no obvious change attitude that has been with Yosuke, but he must have been wrapping Yukio's words too. Her words may seem like a sour argument, but she meant something else. I don't care who is related to me gets hurt. That's definitely not something Yukiko would say. The real Yukiko would never say something that disrespects way of life that way. Don't be deluded. Whatever happened to Yosuke is whatever happened to Yukiko too. I don't understand the details, but Yukiko had a complete change of heart.
Yukiko.
What the? You can?
When I draw the sword, Mr. President quick tries to stop me, but I can't answer her right now. If a battle between all this misunderstanding between us, then the time fight is now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals. You're a
Lisa?
real bastard with a sister complex. Keep it up and bring 'em all down.
Yeah. Wow. A real bastard with a sister complex. I ignored the taunts of being delivered in Risei's voice. If our words aren't getting through to each other and we have to fight without understanding what is going on, we can come to an understanding later. I had to believe both myself and my friends. I hold my soul on the side to protect Mr. President, who is standing behind me.
Sorry, but you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you won't run away.
What happened next is probably so freely, but I doubt Mr. President will run away. She's already shown me how strong his determination is. I glanced at her over my shoulder. Although she looked worried, she still gives me a sign of agreement. Now it's time to do this. I must act as quickly as possible. Izanagi, I embrace the sense of sudden strength in my heart. My persona, Izanagi. If I allow myself to go easy on Yukiko, she will early defeat me. Yukiko smiled faintly and take the battle stance. The idea of protecting Miss President, but she seems to have no qualms whatsoever about fighting me. There's definitely something else controlling her. Konohana Sakuya. Yukiko has black hair from the gland and caught arcs in the air as her persona, Konohana Sakuya, rises behind her. Okay, that's right. The usual Yukiko should have a beautiful heart like this. Wait for me. I will save you. Sorry, Yukiko. I love you, but I have to. Okay. Time
You two don't get tired of their fans are taking the stage.
Shoot. Now we done it.
All right, it's over. Time to leave.
The winner is you, Senpai. What alter? Oh, this rush.
I love all this animosity! Happy, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other. That's the real thrill of the P1 Grand Prix!
I don't care to hear any more Teddy's jests. I had to with news about the fight against my friends, but now there's no other way to save them. I resolved to do what must be done. Also, the way if Teddy and Rise has been affected just like Yosuke and Yukiko had. If they are, they're always trying to, well, while we're talking in the monitor like this. Yes, a conclusion has come, but Mr. President seems to have no as other
How
ideas.
much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway? These guys are friends. What's so much fun about making friends fight each other?
Mr. President fans tracing a Teddy's image on the monitor, but I was a bit surprised how she worried it. She seems upset to make friends and fight each other. No, I dragged the entire school into this mess. We only just met, but she clearly eyes up us and understands the pain we're going through. I'm embarrassed, but proud at the same time. A girl with such as great student council president, and she did respect the student body of Yasogami High.
It's alright. Thanks, though.
It's not all right. This is.
She's still worked up, and she lashes out at me. Perhaps her heart is a little too honest, but her anger sets my mind at ease. She's right. What General Teddy is doing right now cannot be forgiven. I glare at the monitor.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake on your part. I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in like that.
You're so stupid! What kind of sensei are you?
I'm warning you now. If you really are Teddy, then we'll get you back to normal no matter what it takes. Even if it costs us our lives. But if you're an imposter, hiding behind Teddy's face,
If you're an imposter, hide Teddy's face, that means you're sus.
I will make you pay for toying with us.
Teddy goes around being sus because he's a monitor. Suddenly, because the monitor switches off, suddenly turn around to see Teddy's thoughts of it's not like Teddy at all. No, he's totally not the real Teddy. Seeing the anger on his face only strengthens my suspicions. Someone must be taking Teddy because he's kinda sus about it.
That girl's come around.
I immediately rushed to Yukiko's side. I'm sorry.
Yukiko, are you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't go easy on you.
No, it's okay. You weren't your usual self. But I could tell by your eyes that there was something going on. I'm sorry, too. Did I hurt you?
Kinda, yeah. I sure wouldn't want to get into it with you again.
I try and pat hands off as she as a joke, but we look at each other and laugh. Things are going the same way they have with Yosuke, and it has become clear now.
Did I say things that offended you earlier?
Yes. You did.
Yukiko hesitates and even remembering is a difficult experience. What in the world is my illusion and say her? I bet it was something horrible. I certainly find the most annoying in the way of getting us to fight. But I honestly said to her that Teddy is kind of sus. Wait, it doesn't matter. Yukiko still hesitant and to bring it up. So I tell her not to worry about it.
I don't need to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses. My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too?
You sure you want to know?
I'm the only one admitting to what happened. Hey, that's not fair, is it? But it's curiosity and not why. And with Yukiko, I know. I think the issue is Smile and call Miss President, who is staying behind us.
What kind of people are you? Oh, right. We used our personas.
Yeah, we should at least explain to her what's going on.
She didn't see everything that just happened. This would be a good opportunity to tell her everything. I introduced Miss President and Yukiko to each other, and feel the prods that I had led with one of my previous explanations. I tell her about the personas. Sorry. I do look at the hearts of the people who enter. She looks at all of the episode at the moment ago. She doesn't immediately deny it. Still, she can't accept it all either. She crossed her arms closely. On the other hand, sees that Yukiko didn't know how that yes got behind. She wasn't present either. Yukiko apologized by the election. And cool.
And that's it in a nutshell.
So, that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
The school came from me? It's a lot to swallow. I'm not surprised. Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
That's right. I had doubts about it too. There is a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use their personas to enter this world. As long as it's obvious that they has not been able to escape out of the rain, also would attack themselves on the shadows as a person. The shadow separates from them. The shadow is the essential origin. Come from it and what harm in the heart. Once there because the president identifies them. There's present things that is still possible with its power as well. I put this together in the conversation I had with Teddy. Because a moment ago that come to a
Teddy,
conclusion.
who's hosting this tournament. What if he's actually this girl's shadow?
Huh?
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter. Fake Teddy would mean he's someone else using Teddy's form.
I see. If this place reflects this president's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest candidate is...
That's right. We both saw the illusion that at the very least the enemy has the power to illuminate our senses and to make us see and hear things that aren't there. On top of that, it can also when all others can hear us see us too. If you do that, then I can easily see the enemy You can use that power to change its appearance. It must be Teddy Lee is one and least person that tag on the appearance of some man that doesn't know. I'm seeing a shadow of the appearance of the first time I've seen on the shadow. On the ground, and reaching out, that seems trouble to through. She must be causing all this trouble. Let's tell the action that shows are at her full. Miss President, erase the key.
I'm gonna check out the announcement room. That General Teddy's behind the whole shebang, right? And if he came from me, then I gotta own up to the responsibility. As student body president, I can't let this go.
Oh, wait, you're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do that? Go on. Show me the door.
Well,
Her eyes fill with pride and determination. If they had been when they first met her, she's in aware that the duties she'll never back
Give your
down.
cousins in the announcement room. And you're gonna go save her, right? I might not be as strong as the two of you. But I'm no slouch in a fight. Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
no. Don't you understand? This world is...
I know it's dangerous. But there's gotta be something only I can do to help. Hell, that aside, I can't leave after causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other. I'm going on ahead. You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
This person declares that her voice and things right. He also wanted to
Please, you have to go after her.
He knows exactly what to say. She's right. There's no listen to the team. Don't let a business die. You go to the back. There is only just that. I can't read anything. It's rather fun. Now, how you feel Maggie, I know. I'm sure that I feel the way. Oh, wait, okay.
I believe in you.
If you don't know the meaning too, then write as best I can. I can rely on the community I feel with his German president who is school. I can make good with the law around and after it says don't leave the path that I can take. As you can say, I work on my wife. Honey, this president and she's so fast on pathway. If an invisible wall face, I can know that. Think about it. She's not participating on the P1 Grand Prix. Rules in my face up with your becoming by rules. And you these walls. Think about this. She's only with all the my path. Before it's a factor of the development. I couldn't have done to do. And that's how I think that's how I read for it. I had to make my mind and read at the door. And I walked to the door, it was funny sense of line and closed my eyes, but but my eyes as they leave the room and Margaret smiled quietly at me. It has nothing is different. She sees that what I've noticed has me. She has a way of my visions.
You seem flustered, but time has no meaning here.
Margaret, I'm in a hurry. What did I miss her? As I thought I was when that seems that not really bad.
It seems you've emerged victorious and have come away with a piece of the truth. Though you are in a garden of deceit, you have the vision to go forward. Very impressive.
Is that student council president's shadow really the cause of all this then?
Who can say? All I know is that you are getting ever closer to the truth. There is one thing I can tell you.
Margaret's going nice, or fix on night.
If that girl's shadow is the cause of this misfortune, she will face her trial. But it's separate from your fate. You have your own trial to overcome. Keep that to heart.
My own trial.
And that means everyone.
Everyone sees various things in you that draw them to you. Salvation, hope. I myself find fascination in watching over you. Fate may not be the author of your trials, but you are destined to be tested.
Mama said, you're saying that was me. No, it's not. I see quite past when I returned his school. The blue room. I don't understand why the trial is supposed to be, but for some reason, you forbid. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right here. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more. Hit the notification bell. And follow me on my social medias and subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next part of the video. Starting off now or forever.